Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Bisola Wiggly, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to draft a pattern for these jackets that I have on. Trust me, it is really easy to make. I hope that you will find it helpful and will stick around until the end of the video. This is our pattern paper, and I want to mention that for this project, because it is a jacket, I wanted it to go down towards my hip, so I didn't use my bust measurement to draft this like I would normally do. So I used the largest part of my body this time, which is my hip. My hip is 40, I divide that by 2 and I add 1 inch ease to that. So this is by 21 and this is depending on how long you want it to be. I'm going to go for 26. So this is the center front and the center back, and notice that this bodice doesn't have the bust dad. So I just drafted the basic bodice with just waist dad, front and back. What I'm going to do now is cut this back, and we're going to be doing all of our adjustments on the front part of this pattern. So I retraced just the front piece, and this is the center front. I'm going to extend the center front by 1 inch, which is what I'm going to use as the buttonhole. So this is our pattern. This is the front piece that I just retraced, and I extended this part by 1 inch. Next, we're going to decide the breaking point where you want your shawl collar to start rolling over. And this is up to you really. You can take it high, but I wouldn't like that. So I just like to put mine almost at the waistline, maybe 1 inch above the waistline. But again, this is up to you. So I'm going to leave mine at 15, and I'm just going to put that line here from the top. The next thing we're going to do is draw a fold line using this as a reference, and at this point we're going to extend it all the way up. You're going to place your ruler from here to the break point, and you're going to make sure that it is not a straight line or whatever. Just make sure that it is a slanted line, okay, just like this. And then I'm going to draw it all the way up. This is my breaking point. This is the fold line extended all the way up, and on this excess right here we're going to put in our back neckline measurement. So we're going to bring back our back piece, measure it all around. When I measure my neckline, I have a 3.5. You want to make sure you're as accurate as you can be. I have exactly a 3.5. So on this fold line I am going to measure that 3.5. On this fold line, I'm going to measure the 3.5. From here, I'm going to extend this line towards the center front, making sure that there's a right angle here. And the length of that line is going to be up to you, but for this project, I'm going to use 3.5 as well. Somewhere between 3.5 and 4 is just fine. And to be sure that I have a right angle triangle, I like to use this in 3.5. And now I square it. You see this, so I have my 90 degree here. The next thing I'm going to do is trace my shawl collar. So from the top all the way to this end. And this is up to you. You can give it whatever shape that you like. You can use a pencil first of all, just in case you don't like what you see in the end. And then just so that whatever you come up with in the end, you're going to like it. For me, I'm just going to use this end of my shawl. And this is what I have, and pretty much our pattern is ready. And we're sure that this part is going to match the back neckline, and I'm just going to cut this out and place it straight on my fabric. So now I'm cutting it out. This is what it looks like now, and if I just about fold it on the fold line, this fold line here, you can see what it's gonna look like, and I think it's pretty. I wish that I had gone down even more, but it's still all right. One last thing I'm going to do to this pattern is cut it open. So the way I'm going to do that, I'm going to cut it open. I want it to have a side piece and a center front piece, just for better fit. What I'm going to do is measure what I have here. I have about 5 here up to the neckline, and I'm going to find the midpoint, which is about 2.5. And it is from this part, I'm going to connect it all the way to the bust point. And now I'm going to cut it out. To label it before cutting it out. Side front, center front. So this is going to have a much more better fit. So this is what we have. For the back piece, I'm going to cut it open as well, just so it fits properly. And also from the waistline, we've done this before. I am going to come in and tighten the back just so that it fits me. I want it to be a very fitted blazer. So this is the waistline. I'm going to come in by 1/2 inch on the waistline and connect it to the top and to the bottom. And take this halfway, about 4 inch. So again, if you like, you can split this again at this point. It's up to you, so that you also have separate pieces at the back. First, let me cut out the back. Bye-bye back puff. Another thing we can do for the back is, because I'm going to cut out the darts as well, you could put it halfway here as well. You could just put it anywhere you like, but for me, I think I'm just going to put it here. I'm going to go up by about 4.5 inches. Just connect it to, and now I'm going to cut this out. It means that the back is going to be separate as well. So I label this side back and center back. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it useful. I hope you found it helpful, and will subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. That way you'll never miss out on any of my videos. You know you can expect a new video every week. And if you haven't seen the video on how to make an 8-piece blouse, I'm just going to leave it in the description for you as well. And thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.